As the sun rose on July 2, 1937, Amelia Earhart, the world's most celebrated female aviator, embarked on the final, fateful leg of her ambitious journey to circumnavigate the globe, a flight that would soon turn into one of history's greatest mysteries. A small farmhouse in Atchison, Kansas, early 1900s. A young girl with tousled hair stands in the doorway, gazing at the sky. Amelia's mother, Amy Earhart. "Amelia, what are you looking at?" Young Amelia. "The sky, Mama. One day I want to fly up there high above the clouds." Amy Earhart. "And you will, my dear. You'll soar higher than anyone has ever imagined." From a young age, Amelia Mary Earhart was captivated by the boundless sky, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a fierce determination to break free from the constraints of her time. A bustling New York City street, 1928. Amelia, now a young woman, steps confidently out of a car, greeted by a throng of reporters. Reporter 1. "Miss Earhart, how does it feel to be the first woman to fly across the Atlantic?" Amelia Earhart. "It's exhilarating, but this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore and achieve." Reporter 2. "What's next for you, Miss Earhart?" Amelia Earhart. "The sky's the limit." Earhart's journey from a small-town girl to a pioneering aviator was marked by remarkable achievements and a relentless pursuit of the unknown. A lecture hall, 1932. Amelia stands at the podium, addressing an enraptured audience. Amelia Earhart. "Women, like men, should try to do the impossible, and when they fail, their failure should be a challenge to others." Audience member. "What's your next impossible, Amelia?" Amelia Earhart. "To fly around the world, not just for the thrill, but to inspire others to chase their dreams no matter how unreachable they seem." Her words resonated across the globe, inspiring a generation to dream bigger and reach higher. A dimly lit hangar, 1937. Amelia and her navigator, Fred Noonan, prepare their Lockheed Electra 10E for the greatest challenge yet, circumnavigating the globe. Fred Noonan. "Amelia, are you sure about this? It's a dangerous journey." Amelia Earhart. "Fred, we've prepared for this moment. Together we'll make history." Fred Noonan. "Let's do it then, for adventure and for those who believe in us." Amelia Earhart. "For the dreamers and the daring." As they embarked on this perilous journey, little did they know that it would become a tale shrouded in mystery, a saga of courage, ambition, and an enduring quest for answers. In the heart of the Pacific, as Amelia and Fred soared toward the horizon, they carried not just their dreams but the hopes of countless others. And though their journey ended in mystery, their legacy continues to inspire the world to this day. Amelia Earhart's study, a cozy room lined with maps and aviation charts, late 1936. Amelia sits at her desk poring over a world map. Fred Noonan enters, holding a steaming cup of coffee. Fred Noonan. "You've been at it all night, Amelia. Have you decided on the route?" Amelia Earhart. "Almost, Fred. The goal is to fly the equatorial route, the longest possible path around the world. It's ambitious, but it'll set a record no one can ignore." Fred Noonan. "And the stops?" Amelia Earhart. "Hawaii, then across the Pacific to Howland Island, then to Australia, across India, Africa, South America, and back home. Every leg is meticulously planned." Fred Noonan. "It's a dangerous route, Amelia, especially the Pacific crossing, but if anyone can do it, it's you." Amelia Earhart. "We can do it, Fred, together." The aircraft, Lockheed Electra 10E. A hangar in Burbank, California, early 1937. Amelia and Fred stand in front of the gleaming Lockheed Electra 10E, its twin engines silent but full of promise. Amelia Earhart. "This is it, Fred, our flying laboratory, the Electra." Fred Noonan. "It's a beauty. Twin engines, state-of-the-art navigation equipment, enough fuel capacity to make those long over-water flights." Amelia Earhart. "And plenty of modifications, reinforced landing gear, extra fuel tanks, everything we need for the journey." Fred Noonan. "It's not just a plane, it's our partner in this adventure." Amelia Earhart. "And she'll carry us safely, I'm sure of it." A planning meeting at Amelia's home, early 1937. Amelia, Fred, and a few key team members are gathered around a large table covered in maps and documents. George Putnam, Amelia's husband and primary promoter. "Amelia, the world is watching. The press is eager for every detail." Amelia Earhart. I know, George. We have to get this right. Fred is our chief navigator, of course. Harry Manning will be our radio operator, and Paul Mance will handle technical support. Fred Noonan. We'll need to communicate with the ground at all times. Manning's expertise will be crucial. Paul Mance. And I'll ensure the Electra is in top condition. No mechanical issues on my watch. Amelia Earhart. We're a strong team. Everyone has a crucial role to play. George Putnam. And I'll handle the publicity and sponsorship. We'll need funding to make this happen. An elegant office in New York City, early 1937. George Putnam sits across from a potential sponsor, an influential business magnate, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. So, Mr. Putnam, why should we invest in this risky venture? George Putnam. Because, Mr. Johnson, Amelia is not just any aviator. She's a symbol of progress, a beacon for women's rights, and a pioneer in every sense. This flight will capture the world's imagination and inspire countless individuals. Mr. Johnson. It's a compelling argument. What exactly do you need? George Putnam. Financial backing for fuel, equipment, and logistical support. In return, your company will be associated with one of the greatest aviation feats in history. Mr. Johnson, you've got yourself a deal, Putnam. We'll go back on the flight. George Putnam. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. With your support, we'll make history. With the route meticulously planned, the state-of-the-art Lockheed Electra 10E ready, a dedicated team in place, and financial backing secured, Amelia Earhart was poised to undertake the most daring flight in aviation history. But as the preparations came to a close, an air of mystery and tension began to build, foreshadowing the enigmatic journey that lay ahead. First attempt and mechanical issues. A bustling airfield in Oakland, California, March 17, 1937. Amelia and Fred stand beside the Lockheed Electra, surrounded by well-wishers and media. Reporter. Miss Earhart, how do you feel on the eve of this historic flight? Amelia Earhart. Confident and ready. This journey is the culmination of years of planning and hard work. Fred Noonan. We'll make history, just watch. The cockpit of the Lockheed Electra, mid-flight over Hawaii, March 20th, 1937. Amelia Earhart. Fred, check the fuel gauge. Something doesn't feel right. Fred Noonan. The readings are fluctuating. We might have a leak. Amelia Earhart. We're losing altitude. Prepare for an emergency landing. A rough landing strip in Hawaii, the Electra skids to a halt, sparks flying. Amelia Earhart. Damn it, the landing gear damaged. We can't continue like this. Mechanic. It's bad, Amelia. We'll need weeks for repairs. Fred Noonan. This could set us back significantly. Amelia Earhart. We have no choice but to postpone. Safety first. Their first attempt ended in disappointment, mechanical issues forcing Amelia and Fred to abandon the flight temporarily. But their resolve was unshaken. Miami, Florida, June 1, 1937. The team stands ready beside the repaired Electra. George Putnam. Amelia, everything is in order. Are you ready to try again? Amelia Earhart. More than ready, George. This time we'll make it. Fred Noonan. We've learned from our mistakes. We won't fail. George Putnam. The world is watching. Good luck. Amelia Earhart. Thank you, George. We'll make you proud. Cockpit of the Electra, mid-flight over the Caribbean. Fred Noonan. Next stop, South America. The weather looks clear. Amelia Earhart. We're having a good time. Let's keep this momentum. Natal, Brazil, June 7, 1937. The team is greeted by local dignitaries and a cheering crowd. Dignitary. Welcome to Brazil, Miss Earhart. It's an honor to have you here. Amelia Earhart. Thank you. It's a beautiful country. We're thrilled to be here. A small airfield in Dakar, Senegal, June 14, 1937. Fred Noonan. Africa, Amelia. We're really doing this. Amelia Earhart. One continent at a time, Fred. Let's keep pushing forward. Karachi, India, June 17, 1937. The Electra sits on the tarmac, surrounded by curious onlookers. Local pilot. Miss Earhart, you're an inspiration to all of us here. Amelia Earhart. Thank you. It's incredible to see how aviation connects us all. Singapore, June 21, 1937. Fred Noonan. We've covered so much ground, Amelia. We're over halfway there. Amelia Earhart. Every stop brings us closer. Stay focused, Fred. The toughest part is yet to come. Lae, New Guinea, June 29, 1937. The final stop before the Pacific crossing. Mechanic. The Electra is in top shape. You're good to go. Amelia Earhart. Thanks. This next leg will be the most challenging. Fred Noonan. Howland Island is a tiny speck in a vast ocean. We'll need to be precise. Amelia Earhart. We've come this far, Fred. We can do this. With each leg of the journey, Amelia and Fred faced new challenges and embraced the excitement of discovery. But as they prepared for the final and most perilous part of their flight, an air of anticipation and unease settled over the crew. The world watched, breathless, as the Electra took to the skies once more, headed for the heart of the Pacific and into the pages of history. Departure from Lae, New Guinea. Lae Airfield, New Guinea, July 6, 1937. The early morning sun casts long shadows as the Lockheed Electra prepares for takeoff. Amelia and Fred stand by the plane, performing final checks. Mechanic. Everything looks good, Amelia. Fuel tanks are full and the engines are running smoothly. Amelia Earhart. Thanks, Joe. We're counting on it. Fred Noonan. We've got a long way to go, about 556 miles to Howland Island. Amelia Earhart. We've prepared for this, Fred. We can do it. Local reporter. Miss Earhart, any last words before you take off? Amelia Earhart. Just that we'll see you on the other side. Keep us in your thoughts. As the Electra's engines roared to life, Amelia and Fred embarked on the most critical leg of their journey, carrying with them the hopes and dreams of countless admirers. Mid-flight over the Pacific Ocean, the vast expanse of water stretching endlessly below. The cockpit is filled with the steady hum of the engines. Fred Noonan. We should be approaching Howland Island soon. How's our fuel? Amelia Earhart. We're within limits, but we need to spot that island soon. It's a tiny target. Fred Noonan. I've been plotting our course meticulously. We're right on track. Communication with the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Itasca. The Itasca, stationed near Howland Island. Radio men hunch over their equipment, straining to catch every word from the Electra. Radio man 1. We're picking up her signal. It's faint, but it's there. Amelia Earhart, over radio. This is KHAQ calling Itasca. We must be on you but cannot see you. Gas is running low. We have been unable to reach you by radio. Radio man 2. They're having trouble locating us. Can you boost the signal? Radio man 1. Trying. Miss Earhart, this is Itasca. Please switch to 3015 kilocycles. Can you hear us? Amelia Earhart, over radio. We are on the line 157-337. We will repeat this message. We are running on line north and south. Captain of the Itasca. They're flying a search pattern. They must be close. Keep transmitting. Last known radio transmissions. The Electra's cockpit, Amelia and Fred are tense, their faces illuminated by the dim glow of the instrument panel. Fred Noonan. We should have seen Howland by now. Are we off course? Amelia Earhart. I don't know. The sun's glare is making it hard to see. Amelia Earhart, over radio. We are running north and south. We cannot see you. Gas is running low. Radio man 1, Itasca. Miss Earhart, this is Itasca. Please respond. Do you read us? Amelia Earhart, over radio. We are on the line 157-337. We will repeat this message. We are running on line north and south. Fred Noonan. Amelia, we need to decide. Do we keep searching or change course? Amelia Earhart. We stick to the plan. It's our best chance. Radio man 2, Itasca. We're losing their signal. It's getting weaker. Captain of the Itasca. Keep trying. They can't be far. As the Electra flew on, its radio signals grew faint and the tension aboard the Itasca mounted. Despite their best efforts, Amelia and Fred's final messages were lost to the static, their exact location unknown. The vast Pacific swallowed their voices, leaving behind an enduring enigma. The world held its breath, waiting for news that never came. As hours turned to days, hope dimmed and the search began. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan became one of the greatest mysteries of the 20th century, a tale of courage and ambition lost to the endless ocean, but never forgotten. Loss of contact and search efforts. The deck of the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Itasca, July 2, 1937. The crew anxiously listens to the fading radio transmissions. Radio Man 1, we're losing her signal. It's almost gone. Radio Man 2, Amelia, do you read us? This is Itasca. Please respond. Captain of the Itasca, keep trying. They have to be close. Radio Man 1, this is Itasca calling KHAQQ. Can you hear us? Over. Radio Man 2, nothing, sir, just static. Captain of the Itasca, launch the search planes. We need to find them before it's too late. Various scenes of the Itasca crew and other search teams scouring the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Search pilot, this is Search Plane 1. We're covering Grid Sector 4. No sign of the Electra. Radio Man 1, keep looking. They can't have disappeared without a trace. For days, the search continued, with planes and ships combing the waters near Howland Island. Despite their best efforts, no trace of Amelia Earhart, Fred Noonan, or the Electra was found. Theories and speculations. A government office in Washington, D.C., weeks after the disappearance. Officials and experts gather to discuss the fate of the lost aviators. Official 1, we need answers. What could have happened out there? Official 2, let's go through the possibilities. Navigation errors. The conference room. A navigation expert steps up to present his theory. Navigation expert. Given the limited navigation technology of the time, it's possible they simply missed Howland Island. The sun's glare and atmospheric conditions could have made visual spotting difficult. Official 1, so you're saying they were flying blind? Navigation expert. Not entirely, but even a small error in calculations could lead them off course by miles. In the vastness of the Pacific, that's enough to get lost. Fuel exhaustion. The same conference room. A fuel specialist joins the discussion. Fuel specialist. Reports indicated that Earhart mentioned low fuel in her last transmissions. If they couldn't find Howland Island in time, they would have run out of fuel and had to ditch in the ocean. Official 2, and without radio contact, they couldn't signal for help. Fuel specialist. Precisely. A forced landing in the open sea is a grim scenario, especially with no immediate rescue. Japanese capture theory. A dimly lit intelligence briefing room. A military officer addresses a smaller, more secretive group. Military officer. There's another possibility we need to consider. Some believe Earhart and Noonan might have been captured by the Japanese. Intelligence analyst. You mean they might have strayed into Japanese-controlled territory? Military officer. It's possible. The Japanese had a presence in the Pacific and tensions were high. If Earhart and Noonan landed on a Japanese-held island, they could have been detained. Intelligence analyst. But why would the Japanese keep it a secret? Military officer. If they thought Earhart was a spy, they might have had reasons to interrogate and hold her without informing the world. The mystery of Amelia Earhart's disappearance has given rise to numerous theories, each with its own set of believers. Some say she missed Howland Island due to navigation errors, others blame fuel exhaustion, and a few even speculate on her capture by the Japanese. Despite extensive searches and countless investigations, the fate of Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the 20th century. As the years passed, the legend of Amelia Earhart only grew, inspiring generations to look to the skies with wonder and determination. Her disappearance, shrouded in mystery, left behind a legacy of bravery and the relentless pursuit of the unknown. Immediate search operations. The deck of the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Itasca, July 2, 1937. The sun sets over the Pacific as the crew prepares to launch search operations. Captain of the Itasca. We can't afford to waste any time. Launch the search planes immediately. Radio Man 1. Search planes ready, sir. We'll cover the surrounding waters. Search pilot. This is Search Plane 1 taking off. We'll find them, Captain. As darkness fell, the Itasca and its crew began the immediate search for Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan, scouring the vast Pacific waters for any sign of the lost aviators. The cockpit of a search plane, the pilot and co-pilot scanning the horizon. Co-pilot. Do you see anything? Any debris? Search pilot. Nothing yet. Keep your eyes peeled. They have to be out here somewhere. Long-term search efforts. A U.S. Navy operations center several days later. Officers and sailors huddle around a large map coordinating search efforts. Navy commander: we've expanded the search area, but so far no luck. Any updates from Itasca? Officer: they found nothing, sir. Just an empty ocean. Navy commander: we'll need to bring in more ships and planes. We can't give up. As days turned into weeks, the search efforts grew more desperate. The U.S. Navy and Coast Guard launched an unprecedented search operation, deploying ships and planes to cover thousands of square miles of open ocean. Role of U.S. Navy and Coast Guard. The bridge of the USS Lexington, an aircraft carrier, July 10, 1937. The ship is filled with activity as planes prepare for takeoff. Admiral: this is the largest search operation we've ever undertaken. We need to find Earhart and Noonan. Search coordinator: we've got multiple aircraft ready to go, sir. They'll cover a wide radius. Admiral: good. We'll find them, or we'll at least find out what happened. The deck of the USS Colorado, another search ship, July 15, 1937. Sailor: sir, we've got nothing but empty sea out here. Captain: keep looking. Every inch of this ocean needs to be searched. International involvement and impact. A meeting room at the United Nations, New York City, August 1937. Delegates from various countries discuss the ongoing search. British delegate: we've offered our assistance. Our ships in the Pacific are ready to join the search. Australian delegate: our aircraft are also on standby. We'll do everything we can to help. U.S. delegate: thank you all. The world is united in finding Amelia Earhart. This is more than a search for a missing pilot. It's a mission to uphold the spirit of human exploration and determination. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart captivated the world, prompting an international effort to find her. Countries from around the globe joined the search, sending ships and planes to comb the Pacific. Despite their efforts, the mystery deepened as no trace of the Electra or its crew was found. A press conference in Washington, D.C., September 1937. Government officials address a room full of reporters. Official: after exhaustive efforts by the U.S. Navy, Coast Guard, and international partners, we regret to inform you that the search for Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan has been suspended. Despite our best efforts, we have found no evidence of their fate. Reporter 1: does this mean we'll never know what happened to them? Official: the search may be over, but the investigation continues. We will keep looking for answers. The search for Amelia Earhart became one of the most extensive and costly rescue operations in history, involving numerous ships, planes, and personnel. Yet, despite the immense effort and international collaboration, the fate of Earhart and Noonan remained an unsolved enigma, adding another layer to the legend of the pioneering aviator. As the world grappled with the loss, Amelia Earhart's legacy continued to inspire. Her daring spirit and relentless pursuit of her dreams became a symbol of courage and determination, forever etched in the annals of history. A naval conference room, late 1937. Experts and officials gather around a large table covered with maps and reports. Navy commander: our most straightforward explanation is the crash and sink theory. They likely ran out of fuel and ditched into the ocean. Aviation expert: given the vastness of the Pacific, it's highly probable. Even a slight miscalculation in navigation could lead them miles off course. Investigator: but where's the wreckage? Not a single piece of debris has been found. Navy commander: the ocean is a vast and unforgiving place. The plane could be thousands of feet underwater, beyond our current reach. The crash and sink theory, while straightforward, leaves many unanswered questions. The absence of any wreckage or definitive evidence keeps the mystery alive. Japanese capture theory. A shadowy intelligence briefing room, early 1940s. Military and intelligence officers discuss sensitive information. Intelligence officer: we've received reports from locals in the Marshall Islands about an American woman and man held by the Japanese around the time of Earhart's disappearance. Military officer: could they have been captured? Why would the Japanese keep it secret? Intelligence officer: if they suspected espionage, they might have detained them for interrogation. We have some anecdotal evidence but nothing concrete. Military officer: the Japanese have denied any involvement. Without solid proof, it's just speculation. Intelligence officer. True, but the reports are consistent and compelling. We should continue to investigate. Other theories and considerations. A symposium on aviation mysteries, present day. Scholars and enthusiasts gathered to discuss various theories. Aviation historian. While the crash and sink theory is widely accepted, we cannot dismiss other possibilities. Some believe they were involved in a secret government mission. Aviation enthusiast. There's also the theory that they assumed new identities and lived out their lives in obscurity. It's far-fetched but fascinating. Amelia Earhart researcher. Every new piece of evidence adds to the puzzle. We may never know the full truth, but the search continues to inspire. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan has given rise to numerous theories and speculations. From crashing into the ocean to surviving on a deserted island, from being captured by the Japanese to living under new identities, each theory adds a layer of intrigue to the enduring mystery. As experts, enthusiasts, and the general public continue to explore these theories, Amelia Earhart's legacy remains a testament to human courage and the unending quest for discovery. Her story, shrouded in mystery, continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. A crowded lecture hall at an aviation academy, present day. Students eagerly await a guest speaker. Aviation professor. Amelia Earhart wasn't just a pilot, she was a pioneer. She challenged the norms of her time and paved the way for women in aviation. Student 1. But how did she inspire so many? Aviation professor. By daring to dream and refusing to be bound by conventions. She showed the world that women could excel in aviation just as men could. Student 2. What about her record flights? Aviation professor. Her solo transatlantic flight in 1932 made her a global icon. She proved that women had the skill and courage to conquer the skies. Amelia Earhart's impact on aviation transcended her disappearance. Her courage and determination inspired generations of women to pursue careers in aviation and beyond. Memorials and honors. The dedication ceremony of the Amelia Earhart Memorial, Washington, D.C. Speaker. Today we honor a woman who dared to fly higher, faster, and farther than anyone before her. Amelia Earhart's legacy lives on in this memorial and in the hearts of all who cherish her memory. Attendee. She was a true trailblazer. Her spirit of adventure touched the world. Across the globe, memorials, statues, and scholarships bear Amelia Earhart's name, commemorating her contributions to aviation and celebrating her enduring spirit. Ongoing fascination and investigations. A research laboratory where scientists analyze new evidence related to Earhart's disappearance. Researcher. This fragment matches the type of aircraft Amelia Earhart flew. Lead investigator. Could it be from the Electra? Researcher. Possibly. We need to conduct more tests. Decades after her disappearance, the mystery of Amelia Earhart continues to captivate researchers and amateur sleuths alike. New discoveries and technological advancements offer hope of finally unraveling the truth. Influence on pop culture and media. A Hollywood studio where filmmakers discuss a new biopic on Amelia Earhart. Director. Amelia's story is timeless. It's about bravery, mystery, and a quest for the unknown. Screenwriter. We should focus on her early years, her record flights, and of course, the final fateful journey. From books to movies, documentaries to art installations, Amelia Earhart's life has been immortalized in countless ways, ensuring that her legacy endures in the hearts and minds of people everywhere. Amelia Earhart's disappearance remains one of the greatest mysteries of the 20th century. But her legacy transcends the unknown. She inspired generations to dream, explore, and defy limits. Her courage continues to inspire women in aviation and beyond, reminding us all that with determination and daring, anything is possible. As we continue to search for answers, Amelia Earhart's spirit of adventure and resilience remains a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. A prestigious aviation awards ceremony attended by leaders in the field. Master of ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, Tonight we celebrate the legacy of a true pioneer in aviation, Amelia Earhart. Her courage and determination broke barriers and inspired millions around the world. Aviation historian, Amelia Earhart wasn't just a pilot, she was a visionary. Her solo flights across the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean set records and captured imaginations. Attendee, she showed us that nothing is impossible if you have the courage to pursue your dreams. Amelia Earhart's achievements go beyond her record-breaking flights. She championed women's rights and challenged societal norms, paving the way for future generations of women in aviation and beyond. Reflection on the enduring mystery of her disappearance. A gathering of aviation enthusiasts and historians at an annual Amelia Earhart Symposium. Keynote speaker. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the mystery that continues to surround Amelia Earhart's final flight. Decades have passed, yet the questions remain unanswered. Researcher. Every piece of evidence brings us closer to understanding what happened, yet the mystery persists. Attendee. It's the unknown that keeps her story alive. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart is more than a historical enigma. It's a testament to the human spirit of exploration and resilience. Despite the passage of time, the fascination with her final journey endures. Amelia Earhart's life and legacy are etched in the annals of history, not just for her daring flights and pioneering achievements, but for the mystery that surrounds her disappearance. She continues to inspire us to push boundaries, defy limits, and embrace the unknown. As we honor her memory and celebrate her contributions to aviation and women's empowerment, we also acknowledge the enduring intrigue of her final flight. The search for answers continues, driven by a desire to unravel the mystery and preserve her legacy for generations to come. Amelia Earhart's journey reminds us that while some mysteries may never be solved, their impact on our lives and our imagination endures. She remains a beacon of courage, resilience, and the unyielding pursuit of dreams, a testament to the spirit of adventure that defines us all. In the vast expanse of the skies she once conquered and the oceans she dared to cross, Amelia Earhart's legacy continues to soar, inspiring us to reach new heights and embrace the challenges that lie ahead. As we reflect on her remarkable life and the mystery that surrounds her, one thing remains clear. Amelia Earhart will forever be remembered as a symbol of courage, determination, and the enduring quest for discovery. Her story, marked by triumph and tragedy, serves as a reminder that even in the face of uncertainty, the spirit of adventure and the pursuit of knowledge will always prevail. And so, as we contemplate the legacy of Amelia Earhart, a woman who dared to fly beyond the horizon, we are reminded that her journey is not just a chapter in history, but an ongoing inspiration for all who dare to dream and explore. May we continue to honor her memory, celebrate her achievements, and embrace the mystery that surrounds her, knowing that Amelia Earhart's spirit will forever guide us toward new horizons. In the end, Amelia Earhart's disappearance remains an enduring mystery, but her legacy shines as brightly as the sunsets she once chased across the skies. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the shadows and mysteries of history. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to uncover more hidden horrors with us. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and embrace the thrill of the unknown. This is Hidden Horrors signing off.